What is good, chat? We are back with another one. Yeah, man, this is going to be a nice and interesting day. Got some more schoolwork to finish. We got a new challenge at work. We got better paper, not comparatively to what I just got upgraded to. However, still more of a higher opportunity. Still more of a higher opportunity to make money on that. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all can't tell, nigga, I just woke up. It's not like yesterday where I was up for like an hour or so moving. Sometimes a young nigga sleep through his alarm, you feel me? And what comes with that is waking up like this sporadically. You know, it's a good thing I am damn near a cyborg when it comes to waking up in the morning. I just wake up, do the same shit, no thought, no question. Even after I snooze, I still wash. When I wake up, use the restroom, wash my hands, brush my teeth. Same thing every time. Same thing every time. But yeah, man. It is on to embarking a new day. And with this new opportunity, we will have to sit there and be forced to do what we gotta do. That nigga really is locked in on his phone. That nigga missed the whole green light. Locked in on his phone. That's beyond me. At least that nigga stopped. And nobody behind him. But, what was that? Yes. So, today's a new day. We got better paper we're going to sit here and learn about. I wonder what that will entail for myself in compliance, considering I just moved to new paper. So then after doing this, we now have to do more paper. But it shouldn't be too difficult, especially since it is a from that direct client. So it can't be too miserable. I would say the biggest thing, at least pushing for me with this new paper, is going to be really just getting on compliance good side, man. If I'm good with compliance, I am good with everything else. The collecting dollar amount necessarily increases, and I don't have to collect as much considerably, but my compliance is always really good. If my compliance is bad, I mean, then you know, hearsay, to say the least. But I always try to make sure my compliance is good. One topic that really crossed my mind before I went to sleep was hold on, give me a second. That topic was being able to zone out but still be focused in, or can raise awareness for your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. That was very interesting. And the reason why I bring that up is because yesterday, right, some lady calls in with an attitude. And I don't like to deal with people's attitudes, especially since it's not my job to deal with that. So people sometimes will call in upset and already annoyed. And it's like, okay, so you upset and annoyed and then you want to speak with somebody and expect to get your way? So obviously she didn't get her way. But she called in, right, gave me a whole hassle. So I then, in return, make it difficult for her. Now how did I do that? Simple. You sit there and you don't drop your numbers. Like I always will expect to collect the balance in full. But for certain people, I don't like to give you offers at all because of how rude you are, right? But she was sitting here barking, right? Just think of a chihuahua barking. She's barking at me, and I'm sitting here getting annoyed, and then I zoned out. I zoned out, but I was still aware of the situation and what was occurring, and I was becoming aware that I'm being annoyed. So I immediately sat there, and I stopped. I stopped from being annoyed. I chose to not be annoyed. So after she was done talking, I immediately got her off the phone. Lady was not paying, but after we were done talking, I was like, damn, that's a powerful skill to obtain. Being able to sit there, be aware of your emotional internal estate, but also the external world. It's a lot harder to focus on somebody else and what they're doing when you're focused on yourself internally. Now I see what these motherfuckers be meaning by niggas can't hear me. That shit's crazy. I don't know why this shit that loud. Well, why is that jumping? 6:30. Not even. But I guess people are trying to beat traffic, but that's not an existing thing in California, especially not over here in Hollywood. But yeah, so that lady tried to annoy me, tried to throw me off my game, but I was consciously aware of my emotional state, how I was feeling, and what this lady was doing to annoy me, vice versa, of what she's looking for out of context of the situation. And obviously she didn't get it because she was giving me a fucking attitude. And most people who are asking for 50% off can't fucking pay. So if you're asking for 50% as a discount, more likely that person cannot pay. And the reason why they can't pay is because they're asking for 50% discount on their debt. You'll be sitting there like, oh yeah, why can't you give me a discount? We don't need to give you a discount, man. This is the amount you owe. Just because it's a common practice that happens and occurs doesn't mean it's a guarantee. And that's why a lot of people, especially people who are in a lot of debt, believe that's an issue and they're deserving of something. But in reality, they're not deserving of anything. But yeah, chat, more or less, the story of the day is that you can be consciously aware of your emotional, internal thoughts and opinions and everything that is involved with you, while also being observing the situation of those feelings, thoughts, and emotions, as well as being able to observe the external world and what people are doing to you as an aspect to make you rather feel that way, A, or B, make you feel good, make you feel ecstasy, enjoy. So you're able to do both. So that was pretty cool to learn. Shadow Work's definitely helping out with that. So might as well continue pushing that forward. But there's that time to get on the train and sleep. That's why I got that fucking hoodie on, so a nigga can pass out. Other than that, I'm gonna catch y'all boys, and we're gonna keep pushing and keep continuing this forward.